Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode, I think, 16 of our Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke. I almost said Pokemon Moon for some reason. Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke. In the last episode, as you can see here, we are in the dark. We're heading through Rock Tunnel to deal with all the trainers in here, and then, hopefully if we can get out of here in this episode, get a couple of encounters outside Rock Tunnel to the east of Cerulean City, and deal with some more trainers out there. But, of course, as always, let's recap who we're working with here. Oh, Jiggles is hurt. I got a super potion, you buddy. Jiggles, our level 24 Wigglytuff, who I hesitate at for just a moment, realizing he's not the lowest level now. I gotta switch him out. Anyway, Jiggles the Wigglytuff at level 24. He has Body Slam, Double Slap, Sing, and Defense Curl. Next we have our level 23 Gyarados, good old Gary here with some massive attack of 68. He has Tackle, Splash, Bite, and Blizzard. We'll be replacing Splash eventually pretty soon once he learns something else, anything else. I was going to say, of course, if we had the potential for Normalium Z, we could go for Z Splash, but we don't have that, of course. Anyways, Guar is level 23, our Mankey. He has Low Kick, Karate Chop, Scratch, and Leer. Next is Medusa, no digging. That was pretty close. Our level 23 Onix with a super amazing defense of 87. She has Dig, almost out of digs, Rock Throw, Screech, and Bind. Next is Blaze, our level 26 Charizard, the random encounter in the Viridian Forest, of all places. He has Ember, Scratch, Growl, and Leer. And last but not least is Buster, our Haunter. She has a speed of 60, special of 70, and Psychic, Confuse Ray, Nightshade, and Thunder for the moves. Alright, so what way was I going? I think I came to the right, got attacked. From here, I go up and around this way. I'm trying to navigate from memory. I haven't really gone through Rock Tunnel that often. Well, not often enough to remember exactly where everything is at. Outsiders like you need to show me some respect. What? I don't even know who you are. I can't even see who you are. You are a hiker. What do you have? Hiker with a Scyther. That kind of makes sense. It just seems to fit. Alright. Jiggles, you are at not low HP. You're at average HP, halfway HP. That did a critical hit, but I think a Body Slam brings down Scyther. Just kidding. I didn't think it did, but the paralysis does happen. So a critical quick attack, we will still survive that. You're not even going to go for that. You're just going to get knocked out. Excellent. Down you go. And I forgot, I just said I got to switch Jiggles out, especially now that he hit level 25. In comes Arcanine. Who do we go into for that? Gary would resist. Medusa would resist. Let's go with Gary, who we've had for longer than Medusa. We'll level them up in that order that I got them. So speaking of leveling up, just recently, if you've been watching on my Twitter, I shouldn't say watching because there's not really any video exactly, but if you've been following on my Twitter, why are you trying to roar me? I recently hit level 30 in Pokemon Go, and I got a ton of stuff for it. I got 3 incubators, 3 incense, 3 lure modules, 3 of everything. And just yesterday, I managed to hit level... You want to back off, Arcanine? I wasn't paying attention to those Leers. Woof! That would have been pretty brutal. Out of my way, hiker. I give! You better give. What do you have to say for yourself? Where are you? Where'd you go? There you are. You're talented enough to hike. Well, I'm also talented enough to Super Potion. I have 20. Jiggles takes 1. We'll give 1 to Gary as well. Do we have any regular potions? I don't think we do. I'm gonna take a quick look through the list. Actually, no, I don't think we do because we couldn't have bought any back in the Vermilion City, I think we stocked up in. Alright, that was kind of scary. Scary for Gary. We're going to switch Jiggles down here. But yes, I just recently hit level 31 as of yesterday? Or the day before? No, last night. Because I did my little trick with the special extravaganza event that was going on, in which you got double experience in general. Hey, it's a Wild Buster! And I used a lucky egg, and basically what I do in Pokemon Go, I keep building up until I get at least, say about like, well, I try to aim to get 10 copies of each species of Pidgey, Rattata, now Sentret, Ladybug, things like that that evolve with very minimal candy, because when I have 10 of each of them, I then use a lucky egg and evolve all of them up as well as any other new species that I have to add to the team. This tunnel goes a long way, kid. I know, I'm trying to get through it. You're slowing down. But I try to get that many Pokemon because once I use a lucky egg, start evolving a bunch of them up, then I'll get boosted experience for... Basically, you get 500 experience points for evolving a Pokemon. And, alright, my defense is now -2. I'm keeping that in mind this time. Especially if this thing has a self-destruct. In fact, since it's quicker, we're going to switch now into Medusa. But, yes, evolving, you get double experience. So you get 1,000 experience every time you evolve a Pokemon, even if it's not a new species, by using the Lucky Egg. But if it's a new species, you gain an extra 500 for adding it to the Pokedex. And then, you get double that using Lucky Egg. So all that being said, I used the Lucky Egg during the Extravaganza event, which was double experience itself anyway. We're switching into Guar. Yes! And I got, over the course of like maybe an hour or so, evolving new species and evolving up the, you know, the basic Pokemon that can evolve up quickly like that. I got 212,000 experience points, and that put me a good chunk of the way to level 31, which I have now hit as of yesterday. Didn't get too much for that level up, but, oh, my speed fell? Come on. Now my defense fell? Come on. Anyway, I've hit level 31. Very cool stuff. And down goes with a critical hit, the Wartortle. I don't think we've seen a Wartortle yet. I could see if they're in the wild anywhere. That could be Spritz, who is safe today, because just before recording this video, my cat Willow decided to leave the room. So therefore, Spritz will not be falling unless she loses her balance on her own. Don't hurt me. Come on, Water Gun. Well, that was close. I'm switching. I almost hit attack by mistake. We're pulling back. We're sending in our water type resistant to those water guns. I'm way too risky in this episode. What's happening? I mean, we're pulling through okay, but twice now we almost lost a Pokemon. Am I just not paying attention? What's the deal there? Anyway, Marowak comes in. We can easily Blizzard you. This should be a knockout. Your special is pretty bad. Even in current games, I don't think your special is all that amazing. And down you go. And Gary's level 24. Can we learn a new move, buddy? No, we can't. Oh well. I think level 25 you learn something. Dope! You win. Alright, Mr. Simpson. Wait, where are you? There you are. Watch for Onix. It can put the squeeze on you. And it just did against that Voltorb. Alright, some more potioning up. I'm gonna heal Guar. And now Medusa needs to lead. As the guy just said, watch out for Onix. Alright, so, you know, watch out for the dig, too. If I dig now, this is all for naught. We'll go back to Lavender Town. It's kind of, it's risky. Like, I don't know how many times I've made the mistake of accidentally hitting dig when we're in the Pokemon Center, but now that we're inside Rock Tunnel, I'm pretty lucky I haven't accidentally hit it yet. Because could you imagine if I go all the way back out of here and gotta do this entire tunnel again? I mean, I guess the trainers will be done, but as far as wild encounters and just navigating my way through the darkness, that'd be kind of bad. So, from here, where do I go? I remember this area. Alright, I gotta go down, snake my way around through. We're almost through. Speaking of snaking, good old Arbok. Only level 14, though. I'm gonna start preserving the PP. If it's something... I've done this many times before, but if it's something that is within 5 levels of my level, then I will go ahead and get the experience. Huh. Well, in case you guys can't see the screen right now, let me spell things out for you right here. This is a wild Zapdos. I think I'm going to check the Pokedex and see whereabouts we might find these guys. Because if... Get out of here. Because if we can find another area where wild Zapdos are at, I would love to capture one of these guys. I do have Master Ball. You're gonna miss... It's got 1 HP, Medusa. How are you gonna miss the... There we go. Alright, yeah, of course, there's a critical. I thought that might be a level for good old Medusa. Alright, so since Zapdos are a thing, I'm gonna probably lead with Medusa for the rest of the way. I think, just to be safe. Where might we find wild Zapdos in this area? They're outside by the power plant. Okay. What? Would we be so lucky as to get one as our first encounter? Wouldn't that just be something? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Let's do it. I'm excited to get out of this tunnel now. Oh, there's Zapdos out there. And a Dodrio is in here. That's cool too. But you're not electric. So what else was I going to say? The only thing other that I can really mention that comes to mind off the top of my head is this weekend coming up is my... I miss Rocco. It's my birthday weekend. Sunday is my birthday, and my friend Evan, who I've mentioned a few times in the videos because he was my... I can't clear my throat. He was my Gen 1 Pokemon buddy. He was the red player, I was the blue player. He's in town, and we're probably going to go see a cool movie. I don't know which one yet, but he mentioned he wants to sort of treat me to a birthday movie, and I'm like, yeah, I'm up for that. If nothing else, I love the popcorn. But there's a few movies I'd like to go see. I'm not sure which one we're going to go see just yet, but we're going to try to figure something out. Something that we both want to see, probably something that we haven't seen yet. Well, I haven't seen any movies lately, and... well, he's the kind of person that, if he really likes a movie, he doesn't mind seeing it again anyway, because I'm the same way. You know, you see a really cool movie, you want to see that again, as Medusa tries to learn Rage. Rage is terrible in Gen 1. No thank you. If you can learn Earthquake, which I know you can't, that'd be awesome. Fired away. Oh, he actually says it! How... did I remember that from last time? I don't know. Where is he? I'll raise my Pokemon to beat yours, kid. So, you know what, since Medusa... I don't know. I'll leave Medusa up for the time being. Because there are Wild Zapdos, as I said. And Wild Eevee! Aw, so cute. I guess you're worth... no, you're not worth the experience. We're gonna... well, I can still get some training on some other Pokemon if you're level 20. Looks like we have a couple level 24s that could get the experience off of you. If Zapdos happens to show up again, I can always switch Medusa in. You know, the only thing she has to fear is Drill Peck, and by fear, I mean not fear, because that is nothing. How weird is this? Wild Growlithe and Wild Arcanine in the same cave. Kinda cool. Alright, let's go for the bite. Try to flinch you out. Probably not gonna happen. And you're gonna roar me away! Alright. Where do I go from here? I believe we take the top route. Where am I? My techniques will leave you crying. I'm confused where I'm at. I don't remember this section having like a circle roundabout thing. I guess I'll go down and then take that path. It's kind of weird going through Rock Tunnel without the light. Like I said, I've never done this before. I kind of like it though, it's fun. And oh, I didn't mention this too, but one of our regular viewers, Robert, did point out that when he went through Rock Tunnel, he doesn't think there's any items to be found in here. That's why I'm not even bothering to search right now. I give! You're a better technician! Well, I had a Gyarados, you had a Rattata. In mountains, you'll often find rock-type Pokemon, or Rattata, or maybe Zapdos if we're lucky. But, yeah, okay, I think I know this area. Yeah, trainer here, there's gonna be a trainer down below, Pokemaniac. Do you know about costume players? I mean, people that play games in costume? Of course, he's talking about cosplayers before that was, I guess before that was the actual term. I guess we could just Ember you with Blaze, but I think Gary can take you down. But yeah, he's talking about cosplayers before that, you know, maybe before that was an actual term. Why, though? Alright. We're not wasting any time. We're gonna go right into our Charizard. Very cool stuff. And you're gonna poison him. That is excellent, and I use the term loosely. Just get out of my way. Wow, okay, that's not as powerful as I thought. Of course, Ember is only 40 base power, so... and we're gonna play this game. Well, if you're gonna start wrapping me, I'm gonna break your strategic maneuvers right now. We're gonna cure the poison, because we can use an item while wrapped, we just can't attack. If I didn't cure the poison, we'd be taking poison damage in addition to wrap damage every turn. That's the pro strats right there, everybody. At least in Gen 1. Burning my way through Victreebel, down you go. What was I just talking about? I guess the movie that we're gonna go see. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I'll probably talk about it over the weekend as I record some of those. And you know what? I just had Omastar on the brain. I was gonna mention something about Omastar in that, I guess, Buster. In that, Omastar is now one of my, not strongest, but pretty strong Pokemon I have in Pokemon Go. Why are you gonna withdraw? I'm just gonna Thunder you anyway. Oh, that's gonna hurt, but your special stat is pretty good. But I'm quite impressed. Like, what I'm doing right now, I understand my Pokemon are low power, low CP in Pokemon Go. I don't have a single Pokemon over 2,000 CP just yet, but I'm okay with that because, well, that's that. Do I need to heal the team? Costume players dress up as Pokemon for fun, or other anime characters, or just stuff in general. Alright, we're gonna wake up Gary, but, yeah, so Omastar is currently powering up quite nicely. I'm powering up every Pokemon that requires between 1,000 and 2,000 Stardust to power up, because, hi Zapdos, we'll get you eventually. Gary's not staying in on this Zapdos, though. In fact, it's only level 18. We're just gonna walk away. Isn't it weird to see a level 18 Zapdos, a level 20 Zapdos? You have options for what kind of Zapdos you want to capture. Crazy stuff. That's still not worth the experience. But, so everything I'm powering up is under 1,000 CP right now. I'm doing that because, basically, I'm going to be powering Pokemon up faster that way, as opposed to putting, say, 3,500 Stardust into one Pokemon until it maxes out the level I can get it to. I don't know if I'll come here, but I'll fight you. So, I'm finding some sort of hidden gems in the lower tiers of my Pokemon right now. For example, my Omastar, who I called Escargoon, reference to the Kirby series, and he's gaining about 38 to 40 some CP with every level up, or every power up. And I'm quite happy with that. He's getting quite powered up. He's currently, I think, over 1,000. In fact, I can check right now, because I have my phone sitting right beside me here. As Gary takes out a Zubat, and Gary takes down a Ponyta. He hasn't done it yet, but I'm calling the battle early. He's taking this thing down. Just don't burn me. Thank you! Alright, where are you, Escargoon? Not sure if you can hear the sounds in the background or not. Escargoon currently sits at a whopping 1023. Whopping, not in the general sense of everyone else out there playing, oh, I lost, but whopping as far as I'm concerned. I like tiny Pokemon. Big ones are too scary. I wasn't even paying attention to what she used, but anyway, we have another Pokemaniac down here. First we got a wild encounter. It's going to be another Zapdos. Nope. It's just crazy to see so many Zapdos. It's like, I have my choice of what do I want to capture. Although, I guess I don't, because I'm doing the Nuzlocke rules, of course. So, we have already made our capture here in a rock tunnel, but there's a Zapdos just waiting for us outside. You know it's going to be the first encounter. You know it's going to be the common encounter in that area. Gary hits level 25. New move replacing Splash is... yeah, I'll take Dragon Rage. Oh, that reminds me of, Dratini, our starter. I don't think he had Dragon Rage, but he had the potential to learn Dragon Rage. And then... Critical Comet Punch. I drop Pokemon when I'm home. I haven't drawn in forever. I mentioned several times on the channel, I have a Dotman comic book series that I've had when I was a kid. Ever since growing up, I wanted to work on it. I just haven't had... like, my creative drive now is for these videos, and that is terrifying. Yes, I just said Farfetch'd is terrifying, simply because it is on par with us level-wise. Never mind, down it goes. But, isn't that weird? A Pokemaniac, a rare collector, actually had a rare Pokemon. Although, I think Farfetch'd are normally wild in Pokemon Yellow. Phew, I'm exhausted. I'm an artist, not a fighter. We're almost through the cave. We're almost through the cave. There's only a last little bit to go, and I think there's 1 or 2 trainers up here. While Charmander, hello, buddy. We're just gonna leave you be. You're only level 16. But, yeah, as far as art goes, I really like... as much as I love doing the Pokemon games and stuff, and Pokemon is kind of my life, being that I'm one of the professors at our Pokemon League and all this stuff, it's like, these guys aren't my creations, Dotman and his characters are my creations. I've said before, I refer to them as my children, because I'm the one that, created them and brought them into the world. So if I'm the one, or if I'm not the one who's going to tell their stories, no one is. So, I want to get back to that at some point. Like what I'm doing right now, as the channel here builds in popularity, eventually... now, I said this when I hit the 1,000 subscribers, but obviously I haven't had the drive to do it just yet. But I was going to say, when I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark on the channel, I was going to start doing Dotman animations. Pokemon Fight, ready, go! And I haven't done that just yet. And I suppose it's okay, because I'm putting a lot of time into the content here for the videos for Pokemon. And I guess eventually, when I get enough of a following here on the channel, I could, of course, start doing the videos then, the cartoons and stuff. I'll do it eventually. They're my boys, they're my kids, I gotta get them out there in the world. I mean, for anyone that wants to right now, you can go to www.dotman.ca and check out the comics that I have up there, but I do want to eventually have the visual animation content to it. And I'll get there eventually. It's my first focus and my main goal is I want to make sure, before I leave this world, I want to make sure Dotman has been established, if I can do that. Anyway, enough rambling about what is to be. Rambling about what is happening right now is a Haunter. As long as you don't hypnosis me, or that's gonna hurt too. I should have considered that, but we're gonna dig. I'm pretty sure you're gonna faint to a, not a Nightshade, You're gonna faint to a dig attack because you don't have levitate. And your defense is terrible. Okay, again! That's the third time we almost lost a Pokemon in this episode. Game over! It's my birthday weekend, people. Go easy on me. Alright, Super Potion. Guar is okay for the time being. Not okay, but I probably should just potion him up. I have plenty of them, but we'll wait till we get out of the cave. Oh well, I'll get a Zubat as I go. If that's what you're hoping for, more power to you. Another Wild Haunter. Now we're out of digs, and plus you are a low level. We're just gonna walk away. Nightshade me if you want. We'll survive that. And look at this ladder, folks. We made it! We're out of Rock Tunnel! Oh, sweet. Alright. Now, I know there's a trainer down here. Rock Tunnel. And then we can go for the encounter, because I'm pretty sure this is a new route. And if it's not, whatever I capture, I'll find out later and not use it, but I'm still using my main active team anyway. I've been to a Pokemon gym a few times, but I lost each time. Well, unfortunately, you're up against the Professor. I don't think you're going to pull through this one. So, I've been noticing in some of the videos lately, too, that, the audio is kind of laggy, and like you guys aren't noticing it, but like when I record this, I record my video screen here and my audio, and then I put them together in my video editor program. And I noticed that the audio is stop the Sonic Boom. All right, that's putting us into potion range at least. Thanks for that. But I noticed that the my audio is delayed based on my video, so I have to do some editing to deal with that. We'll go to Medusa. And I think, like I said a few times now, it's concerning me that this computer is kind of like running its course. It's almost done. I'm almost at the point of the year where I'll have money to actually get a new system, though, so that's kind of good. And once I get a new system, I should be able to go back to doing the main series playthroughs. Of course, I'm going to finish up what I'm doing right now, but I guess once Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke is complete, I can go ahead and get back to the main series of my main Pokemon all the way through the generations. We're still in the middle of Gen 3 right now. Oh, blew it again! We just finished up with Pokemon Sapphire's most recent game for that. I noticed some Pokemaniacs prowling around, and I've already dealt with them handily. So I'm going to Super Potion Guar up. As I said, we cannot heal up in the Pokemon Center, because doing so would make that our next dig location. But we're going to talk to the folks in here and see what's going on. Have you seen a Zapdos anywhere? I sold a useless nugget for 5,000. Then it wasn't useless, was it? I heard that ghosts haunt Lavender Town. We haven't even checked out Lavender Tower or Pokemon Tower yet. The element types of Pokemon make them stronger than some types and weaker than others. Really? I had no clue. Alright, this is it. We're going for our first encounter. In fact, we got time for both encounters. So, as I say, this is... I'm pretty sure... I don't have the town map, do I? I didn't get that, because it was going to waste time. There's no map in the Pokemon Center. However, I am pretty sure this is a route, and then there's another route to the left of here. So let's go. First encounter. Zapdos are known to be here, but wait, are they a water encounter or a ground encounter? I will go for a Scyther, though. Level 22. We can soften you up with a low kick, but we're gonna... Wait, in Yellow they can learn Wing Attack. We're gonna go to Medusa, who can bind this thing. It's the smartest thing to do. And then we can go to Jiggles and sing it to sleep, too. You're gonna quick attack me? That's gonna do nothing other than 2 damage. Alright, we are going to bind. That doesn't scare me at all. In Gen 1, focus energy is broken, and in fact, even later generations, wow, that did nothing. But even in later generations, it doesn't even really... I can't even speak! It doesn't even really do that much that I've noticed either. Alright, we're gonna screech your defense down, because I want the bind attack to do a little bit more to speed things along. So we didn't get a Zapdos out here. Like I said, it could have been a water encounter for all I know. Stop leering me. My defense is amazing. You're just wasting your time. Look how little this bind does. Okay, let's see. Can we lower it just a slight little bit more? I'd like to get it to the red. It is in the red. Alright, so let's switch into Jiggles now. Defense is not good, but we have some good HP on our Wigglytuff here. We're going to try for the Sing. There's your focus energy doing nothing. Quick attack. How much do you do to me? Hardly anything. There's the Sing. Alright. Can we get Scyther? Pokeballs are ready to roll. We have 31. We're going to get this capture. Not yet, but we are going to get this captured. You're going to stay asleep for, I'm predicting, 8 turns. 8 full turns. I think 8 is the most you can have in Gen 1. Why are you being a jerk? Just stay in the ball. This isn't the Safari Zone. In fact, the Safari Zone might be slightly better because they have, I believe, the Safari Ball has a Great Ball level catch rate. But regardless, all we have are Pokeballs here. You're staying in one of them. I don't care what you think. You're in the red. There's nothing. We can't even weaken you anymore. You must stay in this Pokeball. I'll use all 31 on you if I have to. I'm getting the Scyther. Scyther has been one of my favorite Pokemon ever since Gen 1, because look how cool this thing is. You know? I mean, it was cool before I started doing all of this breaking out of the Pokeball. And you've wasted enough of my time. I can't get the second encounter yet. But if we can get the Scyther, it is worth the encounter. This is the one capture that we really want, the one that we're going to get. Stop those quick attacks. Go to sleep. Thank you. It's not a hard concept. You sleep. You stay in the ball. You join the collection. Maybe it's because it knows I'm not going to use it as an active team member yet. I suppose that just convinced it. Scyther was captured, added to the Pokedex. Scyther, the mantis Pokemon, leaps out of tall grass and slices prey with its scythes. The movement looks like that of a ninja. So, although it is a ninja, as it just said, I'm actually going to name it after... Anyone out there ever see the cartoon Samurai Pizza Cats? I'm calling this Pokemon Ginsu, after the... Was it the... mythical? Magical? I forget. The something Ginsu sword of Speedy Cerviche, the leader of the Samurai Pizza Cats. Samurai, ninja, they're essentially the same thing, aren't they? I know they're not. I know enough about the different classes that those are not the same thing. Can we see a Zapdos yet? No, another Scyther. These must be the common encounter. Anyway, level 16, we're just going to walk away from this because we are now out of time for the episode. So the next episode, which will probably go up on Sunday, I'm thinking, will be us going through... No, don't worry, I'm not going to heal. I'm just going inside the center to save it. But the next episode will be us going towards Cerulean City, dealing with the trainers over there, and then getting our final encounter in this area. Then we can dig back to Lavender Town and continue the adventure there. We can go to Pokemon Tower, all that good stuff. But with all that, we are now done for the day. I want to say thanks for watching today's episode of Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke, everybody. Feel free to drop a like down below if you enjoyed the episode, and leave any comments you want to leave on the video, letting me know what you think of it, what you're looking forward to in the future, what you think of all of my random stumblings over my words every single time. I'm just so excited is all, I think. That's the excuse I'll go with. But if you want to watch the rest of the Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke series, of course, there's a link in the description to the entire playlist, and during the outro there'll be some links to some other videos I have done, plus a link to subscribe to the channel for more daily Pokemon content, including coming up this weekend. I'm going to see if I can record some more Pokemon TCG viewer battles with you folks out there, so stay tuned and subscribe to the channel, and on Sunday I'll be uploading a video letting you know when I'm looking for opponents in that. But with all that, we are now done for the day. Once again, I want to say thanks for watching today's episode. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I will catch you next time.